Alright, hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just kind of gonna be doing an eyebrow routine. This is my current eyebrow routine that I've been doing for maybe like a little bit after 2017 started. I switch it up from time to time. As you can see, I have on new makeup. I did my face routine, so I washed my face, cleansed, did all that good stuff. But I'm gonna do my eyebrows the way I normally do them before I do my makeup for real, like my whole face. So I know some people do their routine differently. They may do their whole face and then go to their eyebrows, but I don't know. Me personally, if I make a mistake, I want to be able to like smudge it or move wherever I need to like touch up. And so I don't want to have my whole face done and I'm like, oh shoot, one of my eyebrows is off, or I don't like the way they look, I gotta start over. It just gets messy. So these are my bushy little annoying eyebrows, y'all. Honestly, I do not like my eyebrows, but I've just learned how to work with them, thank the good Lord. To dive right in, the main component of this brow tutorial is gonna be the LA Girl Shady Slim Brow Pencil. And you can get this at any beauty supply, I believe, that sells LA Girl. The color I have it in is going to be GB356 medium brown, and that just works best with the way I like my brows to look in my hair color. They have a wide variety, so it goes all the way up to black, and it starts as light as I think blonde or taupe or something like that, maybe ash brown. It comes with a spoolie side, which is very convenient, so you don't have to have an extra spoolie. That cuts down like some space and some extra tools. Yeah, pencil side is retractable, which that's bomb because nobody has time to be sharpening a pencil every day. Like, you just don't. And it is super small. That's why it's called the Shady Slim, because it's super slim. And it allows you to get into the small places in your brows and create very hair-like structure, so it's not just, I don't know, overtaking your brows. You have more control with a smaller tip. So this is what this is. I just brush my brows up and brush over and downward. That's what I do. And you don't want to brush your hairs down because it's going to drag your eyebrows down. So again, brush them up and I brush them kind of sideways just to see where the hairs are flowing. And I start at the front and I lightly outline my natural brow. Now I have a bump right here, so it's just making it a little bit more difficult. But just go underneath, and I'm using a light hand. So I'm holding it at the end and I'm just kind of flicking the wrist. It's all in the flick of the wrist. Then I'm going on top and doing the same thing. Just outlining my natural brow. And then I'm just filling in with hair-like strokes. So, just like so. I'm not going too heavy coloring it in. And I just go in the front and I go upwards. And then I take the spoolie end and I kind of brush the product through whatever I did. The second part of this, I use the Essence Make Me Brow. I got this at Ulta and it was $2.99, I believe. This is in the color 02 Browny Browns. So this is like a tinted brow gel. And what I do is I take it, and some people have compared this to the Gimme Brow by Benefit. I don't know, I've never used it, but this is what the wand looks like. Okay, so then I just take it and lightly, I go in the front and I kind of run it through, still doing those light strokes. And I take the spoolie end of the LA Girl and I go over the edges, underneath, and then I also go through to distribute the brow gel that I put down. If you find there are some sparse areas you missed, because I see a couple in mine, you just go through with the pencil and fill them in. Bow. And I want mine a little thicker, so I'm going to just take the pencil and create a little bit more thickness. Just gonna go underneath and conceal. Now, depending on how I'm feeling for the day, sometimes I will conceal using a lighter concealer, and other times I will use one that is closer to my skin tone. It just depends on what look I'm going for. Lately, I've been really loving the just a tad bit brighter under my brows, especially when I'm doing eye looks. It just opens everything up and makes everything pop. So I use Warm Honey by LA Girl. Nothing really has changed from my last brow routine. So some people take an angled brush, which is fine, that is great. But I really like these LA Girl applicator tips because they're stiff enough where you can just go straight under the brow. So I squeeze a little bit out. I put it in the cap. And then I take the applicator, which is already kind of stiff because I've just used it a lot. I dip into the product that I put in the cap, and then I go straight under my brows. Now, if you're not feeling very confident in doing this, that is totally fine. Go ahead and use an angled brush, but this just saves me time, and I've just kind of learned how to do it. So this is just what I do. So I just take a little bit on that applicator, and I go underneath. And then I just go a little lower because I tend to use concealer as the base for my eyeshadows. So if it gets on my lid, I'm not too concerned because it's probably going to be there anyway. So I just take it down like that. And then I take a fluffy brush, or sometimes I take a flat brush, sometimes I take a fluffy, it just depends. So this is just the e.l.f. blending brush. And like I said, make sure it's clean. There's no eyeshadow on it from a previous use so that you're not getting that all under your eyebrows and you gotta start all over. So I just take that, and then this kind of creates that airbrushed, I don't know, kind of look because the concealer kind of just seamlessly blends in. It's hard to explain. And then you can go ahead and take it down to your lid like I'm doing, especially if you plan on doing eyeshadow or you have discoloration. And then sometimes I'll lift up my brow and get the extra under there, just so it's not like that line underneath your eyebrow where you can tell the concealer was. You want to make it blend seamlessly. Last step I do is I go back with the spoolie and I go in the front. So I may have put too much product there, or it's too dark and it doesn't look natural or hair-like. So I go back and I brush up the front, and then I take the spoolie and put the hairs back in place. But I take my finger and I go in the front and I take out that excess, so it's not doing that little cartoon fade. I just don't mess with that. If you do, that's completely fine. Your face, your brows, but that's just what I do. And then I just brush everything over, pull up any hairs that maybe are loose and they're trying to go underneath. That's just kind of what I do. So this is my finished one. And then this is my brow not done. So you can see the difference. Okay? So like I said, you don't have to make yours as thick as mine. I just really think that looks good for my face, and it depends on the day. But you can make them however you please, but the basics are still the same. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do the other eyebrow, and I'm still going to show you what I'm doing, but I'm going to kind of speed through it so this video is not super long. And then I will be back after I do the rest of my face. Alright guys, so these are my finished eyebrows, and I also did a look. I didn't plan on doing this eye look, so I might record it and upload it, but yeah, these are my eyebrows. That's the focus. Focus on the brows. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, give it a little like, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. Why wouldn't you? I hope this was helpful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.